Heads of ministries, heads of missions, permanent secretaries, ladies and gentlemen. Bulawinak, and very good morning to you all. I'm delighted to be with you this morning at the start of a momentous week in Fiji's relation with the world, a week in which the leaders of the two most populous nations on earth will be visiting our shores. Nothing is more symbolic to our nation's new status in the global community than for us to have the opportunity to host both the Indian Prime Minister and the Chinese President. Prime Minister Narendra Modi heads a nation of more than 1.2 billion people, the largest democracy in the world, a global power, and one with which we have a long-standing close ties of friendship. And President Xi, of course, Jinping rules a nation with a population of 1.3 billion people, a global superpower with whom we have in recent times further strengthened our friendship. Together, India and China have more than 2.5 billion people within their borders, 36% of the world's total population. And this week, their leaders are coming to Fiji, a small island developing nation with just under 1 million of us. I can scarcely believe it myself, the opportunity for us not only to welcome these leaders to Fiji and host the leaders of our island neighbors, further strengthening our regional position, but to showcase Fiji. And why are they coming? There's undoubtedly a strategic component to these visits. India and China, as emerging global powers, wanting to also have more of a presence in the Pacific. They acknowledge us as a regional leader, a preeminent island nation that is also playing an increasing role on the wider global stage and having carried out substantive constitutional, legal, and political reforms that have been applauded, commended, and accepted internationally. On the international front, we've led the group of 77 plus China, the biggest voting bloc at the United Nations. We played an important role in the UN system by chairing the General Assembly and heading the United Nations Development Program. We've led our Pacific neighbors into the important Asia-Pacific bloc at the UN and coordinated our collective effort to get the international community to address the threat posed to small island developing states by climate change.